Hey everyone, welcome back to Tap and Trends, your go-to spot for the latest strategies, trends, and insider hacks in the digital world. Today, we're diving into something big, 30 social media hacks in 30 minutes that actually work in 2025. Yep, you heard that right. No fluff, no recycled advice, just practical hacks that creators, brands, and even everyday users can start using right now. Think of this video as your social media survival kit. Because let's be real, platforms are changing faster than ever. What worked in 2023 is outdated, what worked in 2024 is already fading, and in 2025, well, it's a whole new game. So here's my challenge, I'll give you 30 hacks, one per minute, packed with insights. Some of them you may know but aren't applying right. Others will surprise you. And a few might even make you rethink how you're using social media altogether. Quick question before we jump in, which platform do you struggle with the most? TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or maybe LinkedIn? Drop your answer in the comments because I might tailor a full video breakdown on the one you guys pick. Alright, let's kick this off. Hack 1, TikTok hooks that work. Hack number 1, TikTok is still the king of short-form video, but in 2025, it's not just about dancing trends anymore. The algorithm is heavily favoring videos with hooked intros. That means within the first 2 seconds, you need to make viewers say, wait, what's going on here? Think bold statements, quick captions, or even a question like, did you know most creators are losing views because of this one mistake? Boom, people stick around. Weakness? It's competitive. Everyone's fighting for that first-second attention. But if you master hooks, your watch time and reach will skyrocket. Hack 2, Instagram carousels aren't dead. Hack number 2, Instagram carousels. A lot of people think carousels died when Reels took over. Wrong. In 2025, Instagram's AI-driven feed actually boosts carousels that tell a story. Each swipe increases engagement, which signals to Instagram that your post is worth sharing. The strength? You can give bite-sized value like 5 quick tips for better photos. The weakness? They take more time to design compared to Reels. But if you pair them with a Reel teaser that drives traffic to your carousel? Game changer. Hack 3, Facebook's quiet goldmine, groups. Hack number 3, don't sleep on Facebook groups. I know, some of you are rolling your eyes like, who even uses Facebook anymore? But here's the truth, groups are still the most engaged part of Facebook. In 2025, Facebook's monetization tools are tied closely to groups. That means, if you build an active community, you're not just creating engagement, you're creating revenue streams. Downside? It's slow to grow. But once you do, your group becomes an evergreen traffic engine. Hack for LinkedIn for creators, not just jobs. Hack number 4, LinkedIn is no longer just a job hunting site. In 2025, it's a creator hub for thought leadership. Posts that mix storytelling with insights are performing 3x better than dry professional updates. The strength? LinkedIn has higher organic reach compared to Instagram. The weakness? Your content has to feel authentic but also professional. Too casual and people scroll past, too stiff and you bore them. It's a balancing act, but the growth is insane. Hack 5, YouTube search power. Hack number 5, YouTube is still the Google of video. Shorts are amazing, but don't ignore long-form videos that solve problems. Search-based content still dominates. In fact, pairing shorts with long-form videos that answer the same topic doubles your channel growth. The strength? Longevity, your videos can rank for years. The weakness? High effort. But think about it, would you rather your content disappear in 24 hours, or keep paying dividends for months? That's the YouTube advantage. So those are the first 5 hacks, covering TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. See how each platform has its own unique strength? The trick isn't to use all of them, but to figure out which ones fit your style and your goals. Now, let's keep rolling. Hack 6 is going to surprise you, because it's about repurposing in a way most people totally overlook. Hack 6. Repurpose like a pro. Hack number 6. Repurposing content, but not the lazy way. Most people think repurposing is just reposting the same video on every platform. Wrong. In 2025, each platform has its own content personality. On TikTok, keep it raw and snappy. On Instagram, polish it, add captions, graphics, maybe music. On LinkedIn, rewrite the same idea into a story-driven post. And on YouTube, expand it into a full video. Same idea, different outfits. The strength? Saves you hours. The weakness? You can't just copy-paste, you have to adapt. But if you master this, you're essentially turning one piece of content into 4, without burning out. Hack 7. Micro-communities of followers. Hack number 7. Stop chasing big numbers, start building micro-communities. Social media platforms are rewarding engaged circles more than vanity metrics. For example, 5,000 followers who comment, DM, and share your content will beat 50,000 silent followers every single time. Platforms notice this and push your content further. Here's a question for you guys. Would you rather have 10,000 ghost followers, or 1,000 superfans who support everything you do? Drop your choice in the comments, I'd love to see the split. Hack 8. Use AI, but with a twist. Hack number 8. AI tools. Everyone's talking about them, but in 2025 the winners aren't the ones who just generate captions or scripts. It's the ones who add their human twist. AI can give you structure, but people still crave personality. For example, let AI draft a caption, but tweak it with your voice, slang, or humor. That's what makes it connect. The strength? Saves time. The weakness? If you rely only on AI, your content feels soulless. So the hack is, use AI as your assistant, not your clone. Hack 9. The 70/20/10 content rule. Hack number 9. If you're struggling with what to post, follow the 70/20/10 rule. 70% of your content should be value, tips, insights, entertainment. 20% should be engagement, questions, polls, behind the scenes. And 10%? That's your promotion, selling, offers, CTAs. Most creators flip this, spamming promos and wondering why they don't grow. Flip the balance, and watch your audience actually want to hear from you. Hack 10. Leverage platform cross-pollination. Hack number 10. Cross-pollinate your platforms. Don't just keep audiences siloed. If you build momentum on TikTok, funnel them to YouTube for deeper content. If Instagram is popping, push them into your newsletter for ownership. The strength? You're not at the mercy of one algorithm. The weakness? It takes strategy to move people around. But if one platform ever dies on you, like Vine did back in the day, you'll be glad you didn't keep all your eggs in one basket. Alright, that's hacks 6 through 10, covering repurposing, micro-communities, AI, content balance, and platform synergy. We're only a third of the way in, and already you've got a playbook most creators ignore. But trust me, in the next batch, we're diving into algorithms, timing, and secret growth triggers that barely anyone is talking about. Ready? Let's hit hack number 11. Hack 11. Timing still matters, but not how you think. Hack number 11. Posting time. For years, people swore by exact best times to post with charts. But in 2025, algorithms are so advanced that it's less about when you post, and more about when your audience reacts. Here's the trick: test 3 different posting windows, then study your analytics. If your audience consistently engages more in the evening, that's your sweet spot. Strength? Maximized reach. Weakness? Requires patience to track and adjust. But once you nail your timing, every post gets a boost. Hack 12. The power of the first 30 minutes. Hack number 12. Your first 30 minutes after posting can make or break your content. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube test your post with a small group first. If engagement is strong, they push it wider. If not, it dies quietly. That means you should prime your audience. Drop hints in your stories or group chats. Hey, I've got something dropping at 6 p.m, don't miss it. Strength? You're basically fueling the algorithm. Weakness? If you overhype and underdeliver, you'll lose trust. So use it wisely. Hack 13. Storytelling beats perfection. Hack number 13. Storytelling will always outperform perfect visuals. We've entered an era where people scroll past polished, stocky content but pause for raw, relatable stories. Want proof? Just look at TikTok creators telling everyday stories while walking in their kitchen. Millions of views. Why? Because people feel connected. So instead of stressing over perfect edits, focus on building narratives. What happened? What did you learn? How can your audience relate? Strength? Builds emotional loyalty. Weakness? Takes practice. But once you find your voice, it's unstoppable. Hack 14. Collaborations solo growth. Hack number 14. Collabs. 2025 is the year of shared growth. Whether it's a TikTok duet, an Instagram collab post, or a YouTube joint video, collaboration doubles your reach instantly. Strength? You're tapping into a new audience without ads. Weakness? You need to choose partners wisely. Collab with someone irrelevant to your niche and it won't stick. But if you find creators with overlapping audiences, it's like rocket fuel for growth. Hack 15. Short form plus long form combo. Hack number 15. Don't pick sides between shorts, reels, TikToks and long form videos. The winning formula in 2025 is using both together. Example, post a 30-second reel with a big promise, then drop a YouTube video explaining it in detail. Or share a TikTok with a shocking fact, then direct people to your podcast episode. Strength? You get virality and depth. Weakness? It's more work. But the creators mastering this balance are the ones building lasting. Notice how all of these hacks are less about chasing algorithms, and more about understanding people. That's the secret most creators miss. But don't go anywhere, we're about to step into hacks 16 to 20, and these are the ones that'll show you how to make your content not just seen, but remembered. Hack 16. Comments are content too. Hack number 16. Don't just post and ghost. Your comment section is bonus content. Replying to comments with depth boosts engagement and sometimes even sparks mini-viral conversations. On TikTok and Instagram, you can even turn a comment into a new video reply. That's free content, and your audience feels seen. Strength? Builds community. Weakness? It can be time-consuming. But if you set aside just 10 minutes after each post to engage, it pays off big. Hack 17. Pin your best comments. Hack number 17. Pinning comments. Whether it's your own comment with a CTA like, subscribe for more tips, or a fan comment that adds value, pinning guides the conversation. Think about it, new viewers always check the top comment first. So use that space strategically. Strength? It sets the tone of the whole thread. Weakness? If you ignore it, trolls can hijack the vibe. So always pin something positive. Hack 18. Visual branding cues. Hack number 18. Your visuals are your signature. In 2025, with feeds overflowing, recognizable branding makes you stand out. That doesn't mean expensive logos, it could be consistent colors, a catchphrase, or even a camera angle. Think of creators who always start with the same opening line, or use the same background. That consistency creates recall. Strength? You become memorable. Weakness? It takes discipline to stick to it. But once people associate your style with value, they'll stop scrolling when they see you. Hack 19. The 3-second rule. Hack number 19. 3 seconds. That's all you get before someone decides if they'll keep watching. So whether it's a reel, TikTok, or YouTube short, you need an instant hook. Ask a shocking question. Flash a bold graphic. Or just jump straight into the action, skip the boring intro. Strength? Maximizes retention. Weakness? It forces you to be creative fast. But that's the game: attention first, value second. Hack 20, don't just post, distribute. Hack number 20, posting alone isn't enough anymore. You've got to distribute. That means sharing your post in relevant groups, repurposing it into stories, tweeting a key quote, or even emailing it to your list. Strength? You get way more mileage from each piece of content. Weakness? It requires systems. But once you build a distribution habit, your content isn't just seen, it's everywhere. We've covered comments, pinning, visual branding, attention-grabbing hooks, and distribution power. Now, buckle up, because hacks 21 to 25 are going to focus on monetization tricks, yes, the part everyone wants but most creators totally fumble. Hack 21, use native monetization tools first. Hack number 21, before you chase sponsorships, start with native monetization tools. Facebook has Reels Play bonuses, YouTube has Super Thanks and memberships, TikTok has Pulse and Shop, and Instagram is rolling out creator ads. Strength? You're literally getting paid by the platform for doing what you're already doing. Weakness? Requirements can be strict. You usually need consistent content and a minimum following. But once unlocked, it's the easiest passive income stream. Hack 22, turn content into products. Hack number 22, digital products. Your audience doesn't just want to watch you, many want to learn from you. Think ebooks, mini-courses, or templates. Example, if you're a social media coach, sell caption templates. If you're into fitness, create a quick 7-day meal plan. Strength? Scales infinitely, you make it once, sell it forever. Weakness? Takes upfront effort. But this is where real money kicks in, beyond ad revenue. Hack 23, affiliate marketing done right. Hack number 23, affiliate marketing, but here's the key, only promote what you actually use. In 2025, audiences are more skeptical than ever. If you push random products, you'll lose trust. Instead, share personal stories around the product. Here's the tool I use to edit my videos in half the time, and drop your link. Strength? Low barrier, you don't need your own product. Weakness? Income can be inconsistent. But if done right, it's like sprinkling extra cash into your content flow. Hack 24, the community monetization. Hack number 24, monetize your most loyal fans. Whether it's a Patreon, a private Discord, or paid WhatsApp groups, superfans are willing to pay for exclusive access. Strength? Stable recurring income. Weakness? You need to deliver value, behind the scenes, early content, Q&As, something special. But the creators building tribes around them are thriving even when algorithms flop. Hack 25's multiple streams equals safety net. Hack number 25, the ultimate monetization hack, diversify. Don't depend on just one income stream. Ad revenue, brand deals, digital products, affiliates, community support, mix and match. Why? Because platforms change overnight. Remember when YouTube apocalypse happened? Or when Facebook demonetized thousands of pages? If you only rely on one source, you're at risk. Multiple streams keep you safe and growing. So that's hacks 21 through 25, a native monetization, digital products, affiliates, communities, and diversification. That's your starter pack for turning likes into actual dollars. But hold on, we're not done yet. Hacks 26 through 30 are about future-proofing your social media strategy, so you stay ahead of the game while others scramble to catch up. Hack 26, own your audience. Hack number 26, own your audience. Platforms can shut down your reach at any time, but if you build an email list or SMS list, you'll always have direct access. Strength? Independence from algorithms. Weakness? Slower growth compared to social. But imagine tomorrow Instagram vanishes, would you still have your people? If yes, you're safe. If not, well, that's why this hack matters. Hack 27, experiment with new platforms early. Hack number 27, jump on new platforms while they're still fresh. Remember how early TikTok creators blew up, or how Shorts gave small YouTubers millions of views overnight? The strength is massive early growth opportunities. The weakness? Some platforms flop. But being an early adopter puts you ahead of the wave instead of chasing it later. So keep your eye on emerging apps, there's always a next big thing. Hack 28, analytics over assumptions. Hack number 28, stop guessing, start tracking. In 2025, every platform gives you analytics, watch time, audience demographics, best performing formats. Strength? Data doesn't lie. Weakness? It can feel overwhelming, but here's the hack, pick one metric that matters most to your goal. Want growth? Track retention. Want money? Track click-through rates. Don't drown in numbers, focus on the ones that actually move the needle. Hack 29, build a personal brand, not just content. Hack number 29, your personal brand is bigger than any single video or platform. People follow people, not just posts. If your audience connects with your values, your story, your personality, they'll stick around through algorithm changes, new platforms, and even career shifts. Strength? Longevity. Weakness? It takes consistency. But once people trust you, they'll support everything you do. Hack 30, adapt or get left behind. And finally, hack number 30, the most important one, adapt. Social media in 2025 moves fast. What's trending today could be irrelevant tomorrow. The creators who win aren't the ones who cling to old methods, but the ones who test, tweak, and evolve constantly. So here's my challenge, don't just copy these hacks, but experiment with them. Find which ones fit your niche, your style, and your audience. That's how you future-proof yourself. And there we go, 30 hacks in 30 minutes that actually work in 2025. We've covered everything from hooks and storytelling to monetization and future-proofing. Now I want to hear from you, which of these hacks are you going to try first? Drop your answer in the comments, I'll be reading through and replying to as many as I can. If you found this valuable, do me a favor, hit that like button, share this with a friend who's trying to grow on social, and of course, subscribe to Tap and Trends for more strategies just like this. Because trust me, this is just the start. I've got deeper dives coming on TikTok growth, Instagram monetization, and even AI-powered content creation. You don't want to miss those. Alright, that's it for today, but remember, stay curious, stay creative, and most importantly, stay ahead of the trend.